empirically, there has been a big difference. Okay, just confirm whether this is you in the chat. I prefer watching casual games, but okay, good luck. Lexi, I'm gonna demod you here in a sec. Good luck muting. Okay, great. GLHF. Let's go. Back in it, boys. Playing black. I've gotten black like every game today. Hashtag YouTube. Thanks. Back to his mod duties. Red Snow, does anyone have their internet dropping out sometimes for a couple of secs for no reason? Sounds like that's a Russian thing. Ooh. We have an English, I guess. This is like a reverse royalty English. Hold on. I've been wrecked by this opening by Andre recently. I want to avoid letting that happen. I don't know how, but I'm always thrown off by this by like English openings in 5D. My dorm internet does it all the time. Happens to me all the time too, but for me it's due to my electricity. What kind of hovels are you guys living in? Dude, calm down. I don't want to gift him this night outpost here. Like, I wanted to my instinct is always to frappuccino the bishop, but I don't think it's good. Let's just develop. I'm wary of this. I've just been wrecked by it one too many times. What do we do here? Maybe we frappuccino the bishop and do like this sort of structure, like push out here, like, okay. I'm trying to push this pawn with the idea of posting my common king right here. Common king to defend. And then maybe we frappuccino our own bishop. But again, I don't wanna give up this square. Probably want to frappuccino my own bishop there on this side. The more I play this game, the more I like getting the common king involved real quick. Okay. So this outpost is something that I don't want to exist. But simultaneously, it sort of blocks my dark square bishop. Like this is what I was afraid of doing. I feel like I always set myself up with like a really clunky structure. I don't know how to stop. It's like, it really frustrates me about my own play. Like I want to stop doing that. Like now this guy's blocked in, but like how would I have played it differently? Well, maybe I should have thrown the bishop out here because it's enough for this pawn to be defending. It's enough for this pawn to be defending this knight. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Is the idea to like go for some break here or something? Kind of want to frappuccino my own bishop now. No. Maybe the play is like my own break here. Takes, doesn't feel good. Maybe not. I feel like it's something that I'd get better at if I played more regular chess, but I really don't. I have my Ethernet same socket as my electric kettle. Sounds like a you problem. Non-dorm internet's actually good in Russia. Sometimes when I make TIDC. Once I had that issue, and the problem was that my router wasn't getting enough voltage for some reason, and sometimes it disconnects all users weirdly, and I can't figure out why. That's weird. I've had those router troubles are so frustrating. I just use my cell phone internet to play. Oh, that's what you mean when you say switching internet. Now I understand. But it's so slow I can't watch the stream when I do that. Okay, wow. Into the mind of into the mind of Andre here. Fascinating. Now I'm a little concerned. This is like a really reminiscent structure of one of my recent games against Andre. I mean, I'm not positive that I know what the ideas are here. Do I like... Are there like any ideas here? Are there like any ideas here that involve sacking this bishop? I mean, this bishop's doing quite a bit of work, right? But like takes. And then like break here, and then I've sort of opened up. I don't know. That seems silly. I should probably play just patient developing moves. How do I utilize my common king here as well? Oh, I do kind of want... I don't know why I'm finding sacking this bishop so attractive right now. Is something wrong with me? I mean, then he double defends this square, or he triple defends this square. Okay, let's just play. Let's just play. We're just gonna sack. We're just gonna sack here. I used to do that when I played online poker, so I always had a backup. Oh, you gamble? Yeah, I love poker. Don't play much these days. I don't know you played poker. I also love poker, like conceptually as a game, but I don't gamble. Just out of principle. So I love betting even though I always end up at zero. I like playing poker with like fake money, but it also, you know, like other people don't take it as seriously. So it's like less of a good strategic game. Poker isn't gambling. Yeah, I know. I know that, you know, very aware that like on balance, it's much more about skill, but I don't know. I just don't feel great about it. I was a little surprised when I heard that a lot of professional chess players play poker. Yeah, a lot of professional... Whoa. Sir? We're playing reverse royalty here? There's no way that this isn't a massive blunder, right? There's just no way. There's no way. How do I capitalize? There's no way that this isn't like a massive blunder. Okay, how do I get out his queen? Okay, we could kick it. I mean, if I can get my queen here, if I can get him off this diagonal and get my queen here, obviously that's pretty good for me. How do it's so tantalizing. It's right there, but how do we put this together? How do I put together a decisive attack? I feel really good about our position, but I do not blunder this away. So I really have to use the bathroom. Should have thought of that. I think getting my bishop involved is part of the puzzle, but we don't really have good time travels, do we? Okay, what do we do here? Let's go into the zone. I'm having so much trouble. I'm having so much trouble with this. Okay, I think that I have to think of... Okay, I want to kick the queen off of this square, right? I think that this might be a decent way to do it because I've got mate. If he takes here, then I think that I've got like good attacking chances on this side. And if I keep him over here long enough, then eventually queen here is mate. If he takes this here, then I like win in 2 turns, so I'm not worried about that. If he I think I want to do this. So it'll keep him over here. I can threaten mate here. That'll be like another turn or 2. He can't block with the bishop or with the knight because he'll just lose it. Okay, maybe it looks like a crazy move, but it's what my intuition tells me. I don't think I did a good job of thinking, even though I really tried to not think about chat. OMG Smet, so much preparation before starting thinking on the move. I know. Wait, what is okay? So in the long room, it's more skilled than luck. Those probably. I think I play a lot. I think a lot play bridge a lot too. Yeah, really similar to poker. I think, right? Probably makes some more money than the chess. Sag. Too true. I'd try putting pressure on the G2, but I'm not gonna listen. Maybe we should put Google. Maybe you should Google the rules of bridge someday. Grishchuk is the man. Hell yeah, dude. Oh. Now this is interesting. Now this is super interesting. He's giving me more turns. If I prepare this a move before, what turn do I have to get there on? Here. So this turn I'd have to move this. Here. Next turn I'd have to move it here. So the turn after I'd have to move it here. Right? So I think that this move will set it up so that I can deliver check next turn if he doesn't block the diagonal. It's not very subtle. Maybe he'll just see it and, I don't know, block with the knight or something silly, but then I'll take... Yeah, I think, let me think this through. Okay, so let me make sure. Let me recalculate this. Queen here means that this board I have to be here, which means that on this turn I would have to play here. So on next turn I'd have to play here, so that the turn after that I have to play here. So I need 2 turns before I can play here. So if I play here and then nothing happens, then I can deliver a check and then mate, right? Oh, unless he takes. He can always take this with the. He can always take this with the king, right? So that's not ideal. Let's not just assume. Let's not hinge all our plans on our opponent's blundering. That's probably not the best. Probably not the best play. Oh, I need to kick him. I need to kick him off of here so badly. Yeah, so this move. Turns out this move was not bad. Can't hear because bishop. So how do I kick this queen out of here? Looking at time. I'm aware of my time. I need to be careful. This traps the knight. In a way that's probably not ideal. Could get this knight involved. I don't want to block the diagonal. push here. Then what? Takes feels like it's probably good. It defends the... What is this pawn doing right now? It's defending this square and defending this square. It opens up his bishop to a Frappuccino discovered attack. Just trying to figure out how to kick this damn queen. Let's not flag. This seems irresponsible. Then we have this, and it's undefended. This is defended by the knight. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I can't quite put it together. I'm trying to figure it out. Who's this chat you're playing against? Pseudo abstract meta. That's the chat I'm playing against. Watch him take rook next move and lose instantly. I think that's not legal, I guess. Or no, it would be legal if he takes. Then just wait. Yeah. OMG cement so much for yeah. Okay. Oh no, my rook. Call an ambulance. This is punishable. I'm so sure that I can do. Well, I unless you mean that he can punish me. But I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out. Checking the ceiling stockfish again. I know. Call me 5D Hikaru. Does he calculate or is he just shaking his head to the rhythm of the music? It depends. Sometimes both. Maybe I should listen to higher BPM music. Oh my god, I think we just solved it. I gotta listen to some like death metal or like dubstep. That way I get more calculations in, you know, bobbing my head faster. I said this earlier, but some songs of this playlist are designed to get you flagged. Yeah, I know. Relaxing bits to study and get beats to study and get flagged. Yeah. You guys are right. Well, it's just the like royalty-free playlist that I found that I can just play without worrying about, you know, getting muted on VODs or anything like that. I like it, Cement. He just reminded me of Beth Harmon, way of calculating. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't think I have a drug problem. Too bad he can't draw arrows. Dude, I wish you could draw arrows in this game. Like, so bad. Especially because I'm bad at visualizing. The arrows really help. Monitor the clock a bit. I know, it's good advice. But I think it was worth here. Because these are the critical moves. I think that I looked and I couldn't find anything immediately. And I made like a move that I'm not totally proud of. But it means I won't get flagged. I think that it was like a mature way of playing this out. Might get flagged with his opponent having nothing but a king and a few pawns. Okay. Yeah, could happen. That happened earlier if you guys weren't in stream. It was in a tournament game against Nathaniel. I got flagged in a pretty not ideal position to get flagged in. Okay, my opponent's really thinking here. I don't think I think that playing out his queen here was an insane move, and I think that I've got enough center control here that this common king is too... What an annoying piece. What an annoying piece. Because I just don't have a way of kicking this queen. I mean, this gave me another way of kicking the queen, but it's not like ideal. Because like takes, then what? Then takes, and then I cry, and then nothing happens. Is he looking at takes here? Or maybe like knight move? Knight move here would prevent my queen b7 mate. Then I have to build something over on this side. I'm sure that I can open him up here. I just don't know how. Ooh, that feels more helpful than unhelpful. But I have to be careful. I have to be careful here. We have to be careful here. I've kicked the queen. I've kicked the queen. Right? Takes, or sorry, check here. Either moves the queen. What if the queen moves back? Do I have a way to get mate through? Oh, then I can check again. It doesn't quite get there, but check. takes his check, so he's got to move. Is this the turn? Do I play queen here? No, what if he moves back? How do I punish this? How do I punish this if he moves back? Oh, if he moves back, I probably play queen here. Can he... what's the... Do I preemptively move my queen? Do I preemptively move my queen? So that if he doesn't... It's like more deceitful. Like it's less likely that he's going to do something. Because then if I can kick... No, because then he has a choice of where to move. Okay, I'm looking at the time. He's got like twice as much time as I have, but... Push either kicks... Okay, if push kicks and then here, then what happens? Like bishop here takes, but I've still got the mate, right? He could knight here instead of like blocking. Then does it count as me? Yeah, no, I'd have to kick the knight too. Am I sacking at all? I think opening his position up is a good move. I think opening his position up is a good move here. I pray. I don't know what to do, because if we open the file, I mean, I've also got a rook here, and maybe if I can like pivot my queen over here if he moves after like takes moves. I think there's something here, but I can't figure it out, and I'd rather just try and use my time figuring out how to get out of a bad position here instead of using it failing to figure out how to mate him now. But I feel like there's something here that I'm missing. If this was a casual game, we'd have gotten there, chat. He might get flagged with his opponent having nothing. Yeah, okay. As long as you checkmate on that very turn, the king there, then a knight there can't stop it. That's what I was asking. Yeah, so like, does knight here mean that I mate here, like in preparation? I think it might, right? Well, I guess don't answer that, because, you know. Yeah, don't help me out. Yeah, Alexi's got the right idea. This is ranked. Don't give me tips. Yeah. I might have tried it to see if it works. But yeah, please don't give me anything that would help me in the future. Only shit on me for missing good moves in the past that are no longer relevant, please. But I think that we can put this together. It's hard. This is interesting because if I can't, then he's done a good job of like baiting me into a position where I overextend in an attempt, you know, like basically using his queen as really intelligent bait. I'm so sure that it's a bad move, but I might not be good enough to actually take advantage of it. So we'll see. I don't know. It's really hard. General mechanics, which might be extremely relevant though. Yeah, I'm more on Chuckles' side than Cool Kieran's, than in Narik's. Yeah, if no matter what it is, even if it's like super general knowledge, if it's relevant to the position and I didn't know it, that's on me. So, you know, in that situation, I think it probably didn't matter because I would have gone for it anyway and seen if it works. But you know, kind of a corner case. You know, just be nice. Just be nice, chat. And if you give me like if you give me a winning move that like I didn't see before, then that just prevents me from making that move because, you know, I will not allow myself to take the move. And so it prevents me from winning and you're actually doing me a disservice. So please don't do that. Corner case, even more edgier than an edge case. Precisely. Yeah, corner case, no pun intended, because of this. So he's really thinking about what to do here. But I think that takes and then moves back. I'm still trying to figure out how to capitalize on that. Because I can't... Maybe if this pawn wasn't here... I'm very wary of overextending and giving away the advantage that that I think I have right now. But I don't think there's a way for him to block this mate if I can get him off of this diagonal. Too bad I don't have a light square bishop or anything. Yeah, and I really don't want this knight in the way. It's actually not the biggest deal if this knight is ever in the way, but I don't know. I really feel like there's something here. Yeah, the problem with like kicking him back in this diagonal with having a piece here is that I can't like pivot my queen over to, well, I probably wouldn't have time anyway, but like this piece will always be blocking like this diagonal or triagonal, if you like. There might also be some time travel moves. Maybe I should. Okay, so he does take. This is nothing, right? This doesn't actually do anything for me. This seems more convincing. Not really, though. But maybe. But not really, though. But maybe. Man, I really have to use the bathroom. Guys, I fucked up by not taking a bathroom break. This gets him off of this diagonal, like, for shizzle, right? And he can't take with anything over there. But then I won't have there won't be a turn, like a black player's position turn where I can... I think I probably take here. Wait, then where do I go next turn? I'll go here. That's much less good. Yeah, I don't think this, because then he can retreat back here. And can I then use this knight on this board in like a helpful way? Not really, especially because my knight's no longer here. Well, maybe I can kick it from here. No, I don't think so. I think we take. I think we follow the plan. I think we follow the plan. Let's not get too bogged down here. Is there like a knight move that sort of like foils all of my plans? This now sets up maybe a board where we can travel back a turn to here, but then he takes with the rook. No, yeah, traveling back to this board a turn ago, the rook defends the, so we can't do that, right? Oh, I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out how to convert this game. What does he do? I mean, is there a problem with... Oh, okay. Am I wrong in thinking that Queen G2 is the only play? Maybe he sees something I don't. Oh my goodness. Oh, I no longer have a pawn here that prevents this bishop from... Oh. Probably shouldn't have blitzed it out. In all fairness, probably shouldn't have blitzed it out. But no, because I think I can kick it. I can kick it with this pawn, right? Like bishop here. Yeah, okay. And it doesn't block me, I don't think. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to say I blundered, but I didn't do a great job. I didn't do a great job with this one, guys. I don't know. I had a big old brain fart. Spent all that time thinking, and then I just farted all up in my brain. Okay. Wait, does this... If he doesn't take with the bishop here... Actually, then I put myself in danger. Okay, move first, calculate later. That's what Lexi would do. I think next turn this is still mate, right? Because then we hit this square on this board. Yeah, it's still mate for a hot minute. No, we hit this square on this board. Yeah, it's like exactly the next turn. So if he takes with the knight here, I think we have mate. If he takes with the bishop, we don't. But then we get a bishop, but then he gets it back, and then we've opened up our position. And I actually don't. I'm not in love with our position there. Yeah, it doesn't look amazing for us. Hope our opponent blunders. I hope I haven't misplayed this. I think it's still mate, right? So next turn, we'll move here. So then on that board, we'll attack this, and then this, and then this. Yes, we have one turn. We have a one-turn window where we win, unless he sacks his bishop into this pawn. We won. We won. GG. GG. Oh my god, we did it. We had the one-turn window if he'd sacked his bishop. Oh, that was so close. GG, pseudo-abstract meta. If you had sacked your bishop there, it wouldn't have worked. And then you would have gotten the piece back. And oh man, I think that I got away with something there. I think that I flubbed I think that I really flubbed this somehow. Let me catch up in chat, but GG. That was a great game. That was an intense game. Okay, moving a queen into soft mate is legal. Yeah, okay, so the knight here wouldn't have stopped. That's good to know. Finally starting to move first and calculate later. I'm getting there. We're working on it. We're working on it. Imagine if he saw the bishop move before playing queen c8. Oh yeah, I know. I know. Oh my god, you're so right. That's very well spotted, Lexi. If I'd actually thought and I'd seen the bishop move, I might not have played. No, I probably still would have, because I don't know what I'm playing for otherwise. Like, it's the only idea that I had, and like, I have to make concessions. I can't find the perfect play for both sides in my allotted time. So, working on it. I think I prefer different out there myself, not being specific because it still might be irrelevant. Well, you can certainly be specific now. Nice. Thank you. What stopped the block with the pawn while the queen was still on f3? What stopped the block with the pawn when the queen was still on f3? Nothing. I think nothing stopped that. I think nothing stopped that. I was just afraid for probably just reasons that I shouldn't have been afraid. I don't know. I think that this was really precise. At least wins a piece. Thank you, Lexi. That makes me feel much better. Actually, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, where like if bishop takes and takes, then rook takes. Yeah, h5 is hanging. Yeah. I said that at the beginning. So that's why I'm saying I didn't like my position here. And I think I didn't. So I don't think it was precise. Yeah, the knight's still hanging. Yeah. This is clear. I said this. Takes, and then I actually don't like my position. Okay, this was actually a rated game. So, let's go ahead and rep W. We did it. We won a rated game on stream. I know. Tough position. It was so, like, I can't believe that this isn't, like, I don't quite see what I did wrong here. Maybe chat can actually help me out here. I'm so sure that this is punishable, and I don't see how I should have. Maybe I should have just played it cool and not played for like a really quick mate. Maybe I should have just like developed, and like he's obviously in like a less desirable position. So instead of looking for like a forcing line, I should have just played really patiently and with discipline, or played for a good time travel. But like having done all of that and then having had the potential for my opponent to then like get out of it and myself end up in like a really bad position, I don't know. I don't know how that game happened. That was interesting. I think you had to accept there was nothing concrete and just develop. You're probably right. Yeah. No need to kick the queen. Yeah, blocking with the pawn without kicking the queen works. It just does. Could have blocked with the D pawn. Yeah. Yeah. That occurred to me briefly, but then I thought I saw... That was when I was like thinking... That was when I was thinking really hard. I thought like blocking here, or like moving out and then blocking here, there's like some weird counterplay. There's probably nothing. I think I probably the move was just going for the long diagonal mate and blocking with the D pawn. Because I mean he's got to sack. Then again, if he sacks the knight, he wins a rook. Like sack takes... Oh, but it doesn't block in time, right? Like forward, sack takes, and then this is mate. Just like it was this turn. Yeah, I think the pushing the D pawn there was like... That was just it. Still well played from both sides. I think that was a really good game, especially since there's time. I mean, after we can think forever, try and find out. I think I should have done b5 to attack the queen on b7. Let's see. b5 to attack the queen on b7. I think I should have done b5 to attack the queen on b7. Do you mean knight b5? Because I think that might not have worked. I think I was worried about that. You know, I said so with chat. But I think that because you don't win until... Because then the knight... Like, if you play knight b5 here, or, you know, a turn ago, instead of, like, with the bishop, blocking with the bishop, I think that because I would move my queen here and this knight would not be one turn away from a queen on b7, it would be a half turn away. And so you would have to advance from that half turn for this knight to actually be mating my queen. But on that half turn, you can't advance from it because I'm mating your queen in the past. So I don't think the knight block actually works. Or another idea, a5, a5, rook a6, a5, rook a... Or, sorry, what? a5... I mean, I guess Andre's saying a5, rook a6, knight c6, queen a8. Oh, that's clever. That's a good way to do it, Andre. That's good. I'm not owned, Cement. This is all black moves. Yeah. Okay, so what Andre's suggesting is actually that I block with the knight, and then like I move the rook out of the way, and I block with the diagonal with the knight, and this would be like from back here, by the way. So like here, that's a good way of doing things. Yeah, that's really clever, Andre. So like push the pawn out and then get the rook out of the way, and then block the diagonal with the knight, and then queen a8 is mate. That's really clever. I like that. That's really pleasing to me, and it's like all in my own dojo. So I actually really like that. I really like that play. Could have done that all the way back here. That's such a solid game plan. I really like that. Or to prevent this... No, it doesn't actually matter. Yeah. Okay. I like Andre's answer the best. He gets full points. So after this takes... yeah, I couldn't believe he took with the queen. Yeah, it's crazy. This is kind of a desperate move to open up his position. Anyway... Could have done that starting here. Just on this turn, up, rook up, knight out, queen, and that gives you exactly enough time to mate this queen on this diagonal. That's cool. Not forcing by any means. I mean, I think that it's so subtle. Like I don't know how white pieces together and attack here off the top of my head. That I think that's a really good idea. After the queen moved, it's too slow. Is it too slow? How many turns do we need? Right when this happens. Well, okay, so we could also hold the queen there, right? Like for more turns. No. If you're saying it's too slow, then it's after the queen moved. Is it too slow? Oh man, I'm not. I don't super want to calculate this, but okay. So let's see. So here, so then we would have. Pawn push, rook move, knight move, and queen move, and then like the turn after the queen moves. No, it's exactly on time. It's exactly on time. So if white doesn't fuck you up, then it works. After the queen move back to d1 cement. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought taking with the queen was playing for a win, but it was too weakening. Yeah, you should have blocked the diagonal with a pawn immediately. I don't know if that's true. I like Andre's better. I didn't understand what he said at first. Yeah, but you can do it all the way back here, right? Am I wrong? Another big issue is that e5 is coming really quickly, and I was more worried about that than the diagonal. Yeah, e5 was an issue. e5 opened myself up quite a bit too. But yeah. There was just so much to worry about there. There were like too many things to deal with in order to protect this queen in the first place. But it's a strong idea. Yeah, much better than what I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, yeah, in a situation like this, there's just like actually no way to just deal with everything at once. This is why attacking in 5D is just generally so much stronger than defending. I think this was a tough position, but this was a really thought-provoking game. I think it really pushed I think that we got really good ideas out of this in terms of like the blocking the diagonal with all the. I'm so pleased with like Andre's idea, and even with the fact that I misplayed, or the fact that I like thought, you know, I could just push this pawn here. It would have been more precise. Queen A8 Andre special. Yeah, Queen A8 is the Andre special. Okay, awesome. Okay, very good game. We gained some elo. Sick.